Hi, thanks for joining me today. I'm Amanda of Inspiring Inkin. Welcome to my craft room. In today's video we're going to be making this card using the Beautiful You stamp set, which is a 2-box stamp set, fabulous stamp set from the Spring Summer 2017 Stampin' Up! Catalogue. And I'm going to be sharing one of my secret weapons in the world of stamping, which is the stamp-a-ma-jig. It's a stamp positioning system, and I'll show you exactly how it works and how it can help you and your stamping. So the colours that I've got are Cherry Cobbler and Early Espresso, and I've got a little bit of gold glimmer paper and some very vanilla as well. So I'm going to start off stamping the lady for the front of the card and also for the inside. And then I am going to get a different card blank. That's real red. Hold on 1 second while I grab one out of my drawer. There. Look, colour difference. We want Cherry Cobbler. So I'm going to put the glimmer paper here on the front of the card first, and then the stamped lady on the inside. Now I always put a stamped layer on the inside of the card, firstly so I can do a bit more stamping, but secondly I invariably use dark, well not dark coloured, but coloured cardstock for my card blanks. So it means that by putting a Whisper White Very Vanilla layer on the inside, it means we've got somewhere to write. So that's the card front done. So let's get some up close and personal, I guess, with the stamp-a-ma-jig. So it comes in 2 parts. So this is the T-piece and this is the imaging sheet. And don't worry, there are full instructions that come in the box. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to stamp an image on the imaging sheet and then remove it and stamp the image down again exactly where we want it to go. So I'm going to show you in the air kind of first, and then I'll turn the camera around so that you can actually see what I'm doing. So you can use this stamping positioning system either side, so you can actually put it on this side or this side. Some people work with it at the top, other people work with it at the bottom. It doesn't matter where you put it so long as the corner of the imaging sheet is in the corner of this T-piece. Just so you know, the imaging sheet has got a slightly dimpled rough side one side and shiny on the other. When I'm using it to position stamps, I tend to stamp on the slightly rougher side. There are some other techniques which I'll be sharing with you in some later videos that use the stamp-a-ma-jig, and we'll be using the shiny side for that. So watch out for those. Now, what we're going to do, again I'll show you in the air, is I'm going to position this like so, and then imagine this is still there. Then I'm going to put the stamp in the corner and stamp it down. So let's turn the angle around so you can actually see what I'm doing. So I've got the imaging sheet tucked up in the corner. I'm inking up my stamp. I'm putting it in the corner and sliding it down. So I've got the stamped image there on the imaging sheet. And I'm going to bring the lady in, and I am going to position this exactly where I want that stamped image to go. Hold the imaging sheet down and bring the T-piece down and put it up against the stamp-a-ma-jig. Now, don't worry about where your cardstock is in relation to the T-piece, it doesn't matter. But hold it tight because you don't want anything to move. And then ink up the stamp again, line it up, stamp it down, and it's exactly where you wanted it to be. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just show you again how to use the stamp-a-ma-jig using it for a sentiment. Now, this is probably the most common use I have for this stamp-a-ma-jig, is to line up sentiments. Sometimes you can be a little bit squiffy and it will almost ruin a card. Now, one of my sayings is straight is overrated, but sometimes I can understand if it's not straight, you're not going to be happy. So this is why this is such a good secret weapon. So I'm just going to turn the imaging sheet round, ink up the stamp exactly the same again, and then I'm going to position this exactly where I want it to go. And what I'm going to do is make sure that the card blank is square on my grid paper as well. Pop that in, ink it up, and there. It's going to be perfect every time. Now, this is our normal water-based ink. You can just wipe that off with a damp piece of kitchen roll, and then it'll be good to go again. So now all I've got to do is assemble the card. I've got a tiny bit of decoration, a little gold glimmer heart on the front, which is using, let me just get this out, using the Owl Builder Punch, which is a fab punch, but I love the tiny heart there. I'm just going to use a glue dot and just roll the glue dot up so it fits the size of the heart, so that can pop down there. Let me just roll that up a little bit, like so. And then pop that down. And then we're just going to put this on the front of the card. Now, very little sticks to glimmer paper, and the dimensionals won't stick that well, but it will just hold, if you can see here, it will just hold that layer just a little bit off the card. If you do want to stick things to glimmer paper, just get the end of a pokey tool or a pair of scissors and just scratch off a little bit of the glitter, and then it will stick much better. But there we go. Let me just move all those dimensionals out of the way. So I'm just going to position that just there, like so. And there we go. It's all finished. So I hope you have enjoyed finding out about the stamp-a-ma-jig, my stamping secret weapon, and the card that we've made today using Beautiful You. If you'd like more creative inspiration, please pop over to my blog, www.inspiringinkin.com, where you'll also find my online store. And if you click see more, you'll also be able to see the direct links straight to my blog too. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be fantastic, and you'll always get to hear about my videos first. And do leave a comment. I love to hear from you, and I answer each and every one. I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.